Hey guys, welcome to Alien Diff Entertainment. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for daily video uploads. So, the Ferguson Film Company, owned by Connie and Shona Ferguson, has responded to allegations made earlier this week by Mphuthi Nomalele, and including the letter written by Vatiswa Ndara to Unathi Mthetho. They released a lengthy letter from via their lawyers. This is what the letter read. The allegations toward Ferguson Films are consequently misguided, misdirected, and misleading, and can be seen as a ploy to defame and tarnish our name and reputation. Ferguson Films prides itself in producing quality shows, providing much-needed employment to new and old talent, contributing to the growth of the industry. We will remain steadfast in our endeavor to treat everyone who works with us fairly and with the utmost respect. And in response to Ndara's letter, we attempt to negotiate with the actress and her agency in good faith and within the scope of the applicable production agreement. However, the agent subsequently recused himself from negotiations. Thereafter, we dealt with her manager. They made it very clear that Miss Ndara would not accept anything less than 700,000 for 5-week shoot. She absolutely had every right to decline our offer, which she did. And we, on the other hand, as we could not meet her financial demands due to contractual restraints, had every right to move on amicably, which we tried to do. The letter carried on to state that, contrary to Ms. Ndara's allegation, Ferguson Films does not reap financial benefits through repeat broadcast, licensing deals, and repackaging of the show. Just like actors, the production company is not guaranteed work, whether the show is performing or not. We are in pretty much the same boat as the artist. We do not own the shows we produce under commission, and therefore we have no right or say in what happens with shows post final delivery to the broadcaster. We record that Ferguson Films was not the production company in question in relation to the sad passing of Miss Ndara's mother and her having to resume work shortly after. Conveniently, Miss Ndara neglected to mention this fact, therefore insinuating it was Ferguson Films. Shona and Connie Ferguson have other business interests apart from their production company, and do not owe anyone an explanation as to how they manage their finances and lifestyle. The jab shows Miss Ndara in petty, unnecessary, and uncalled for. Producers are held 100% accountable by broadcaster as to how a production budget is utilized. It needs to be clear that these funds do not belong to the producer. The producer is merely a middleman between broadcaster, artist, and the crew. The producer is held accountable for every single line item on the production budget. What is due to the producer is the production markup at the end of the production and the final delivery. And they said on the Performers Protection Amendment Bill, as actors ourselves and producers, we are aware of challenges facing the entertainment industry. We support 100% a need for the industry to be regulated and for the Performance Protection Amendment Bill to be signed sooner rather than later. With that said, the allegation made by the various actors do not reflect the true position of industry and paints a false picture that may mislead the public. On Mphuthi's and Malele's accusation, there have been other slanderous and false allegations made by Miss Diketseng Mphuthi and Miss Katlego Malele, which are being addressed separately by our legal team. So, guys, that was the response of the Ferguson film to the whole thing that has been going on for the week. And in fact, from last year, actually, from Miss Umara, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but that was their response, and I think it was fair of them to give a response to the whole allegation, because if they did not, it would have painted a totally different picture. In my case, in my view, it is just said that the whole thing just came out through via a Ferguson film, and now it feels like they are just being targeted, and which I think which is not really the case. The people are just venting out their grievances and unhappiness. And honestly, the whole industry just needs to be regulated, and like further steps need to be taken to make sure that the actors and actresses are well taken care of, like when they pass on, so that the children are well looked after. So guys, tell me what you think down below, and subscribe if you have not, and I love you.